That is how I lose parts of my body. Nikifanya tu move moja hivi, hand gone, leg gone, everything else gone. But we have to agree that Kenya's TikTok scene is such a vibe. A cultural revolution, if you like. And when you look back, they just started like small, playful videos back in the day, but they've morphed into something bigger, like a movement. It's shaping how we laugh, how we learn, how we earn, because we're definitely making money. And we've seen politicians jump on trends that are TikTok trends, and maybe they're not on the platform, but maybe those little videos they're doing might just influence how we vote. So TikTok plays a very vital role in this day and age. And today on Trendy Thursday on Your World, with me, Wangari, we dig deeper into the world, the first moving world, the ever-evolving world of TikTok trends and the real life impact of the same, because it's not just one-sided. And we want to just find out what really happens. Is it just fun and games? Are we getting richer? Are we getting smarter? Are we getting more connected? What's really happening? Ama we're just getting addicted. It's 2 a.m. na niko hapa. Na asubuhi 4 I need to be up. And I just can't seem to stop. It's a whole beautiful world in there. And to help us have this interesting conversation and help us understand where Kenya is on the map when it comes to this very huge global phenomenon is an amazing, amazing killer cast starting on my immediate... This is left. Yes. Starting on my immediate left, we have an influencer manager, Wangari Kinyanjui. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
I want to know what that means, influencer manager. Because kuna watu wamekuwa managers in our lives, and I don't know. I don't know what exactly was happening there. Unapata wewe ndio manager pia, lakini anakula percentage. So we'll definitely get into that. Right next to Wangari, we have a digital content creator. We've seen the video hapo, anafanya moves za kutetemeka na slow motion. Flirty, welcome to the show.
I'm good.
You're kiatu. Inakuja na brand. It's really popping. I hope the camera can capture that as we go on with the show. And right next to Flirty, we have Sylvia, aka Senjee of Senjee Comedy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Sasa nifanyeje? And I know I've just done probably like an umbrella kind of introduction to each and every one of you, but there's more. There's more that you guys do, and we'll start with you, Wangari. If you can just tell us a little bit before we get to, the meat and bones of this conversation.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Wangari. So I work for an influencer company called Twiva. So what we do is that we're managers, but we're not just managers. We're really someone who helps you build your creator career. So as you said, content is the new currency. Creators are not just there to post a nice video. You can actually make money from it, and you can do more than just make money. So we're the people who come in and we teach you how do you make money, how do you learn more, how do you earn more, and how do you manage those finances.
Aha, yes. That's what you do.
Yes.
Okay, now we know. Flirty,
yeah.
Ukona manager. I'm going to introduce to Wangari. Maybe you can tell us what it is that you do. It's not blanket like a digital content creator. There's so much more as well.
Okay. I'm Flirty. I'm an entrepreneur, especially dancepreneur. And then I act and choreographer, videographer. Yeah, that's it. That's all I do.
That means if you have content, you're doing all these things for yourself.
Yeah.
Hey! So when you talk about entrepreneurship, when you see me, you see the business.
Yeah, it's like the way you can have many people surrounding you, but you can just work like one person, but you're connecting with different people. Yeah, like you can just do everything
by yourself.
Yeah.
That way you're able to know what is good quality, what is not. Okay. Senjee, tuambie tafadhali. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm joking.
Goja. I did not.
I'm joking.
Pull up.
No.
Sylvia.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
But I've seen you do skits in English as well, and they come out really well. So it's not like you don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I know, but I think I like it more when I do it in my Luya accent.
Yeah.
Because when I do it in English, what when I say tunataka ule mwingine. So now I have to switch.
So you'll be playing a bit of both characters on the show. So nikai tu ready. Sijui nini inakuja kunigonga.
Yes, lakini usiniweke kwa English sana.
Mimi hata nikiweka hivi na English wewe wewe unanipigeko tu na ile kitu inakuja. Yeah? Did I try? Was that close? Was it close?
Yes.
Yeah? Neza kwa student? Okay,
Yes.
cool. And for our audience at home, we have a question for you today. And the question we are asking you is, which Kenyan TikTok trend had you hooked instantly? Which Kenyan TikTok trend had you hooked instantly? Tuambie NTV Kenya on all our social media platforms. TikTok pia ni NTV Kenya, by the way. Use that platform to give us an answer on TikTok today. Which Kenyan TikTok trend had you hooked instantly? And definitely we'll be getting into that. But I'd like to find out probably from our content creators today is what hooked you up first? Did you become a consumer first? Were you a creator before TikTok came? And what probably TikTok did to whatever creations you were doing before that? Flirty Carlos, I mean, gentlemen first, something, and then women before.
So for me, actually, it's just something that chooses you.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get it easily. For me, I had a small kid, like 7 years old, my cousin. I saw him uploading these videos for video games and putting in sounds and putting it on TikTok. So
7-year-old?
Yeah. His first views were like 20K, and he was thinking like it's up there. And then like he told me, can you do TikTok? And then that time we had these dances trending and everything.
Yeah.
And then I just did one TikTok. It failed. After the other and the other.
Was it a popular dance?
Yeah, I was trying to.
So it was something that was trending.
Yeah, and then
jumped on it.
Yeah.
Ikakuramba.
And then one thing like about TikTok, you have to be like so having the iPhone quality and everything. So like when you do your TikTok that time you're using your Android, it wasn't coming out good. And then like I thought to myself like, what should I do? So like I had to go and borrow my friend an iPhone and then come and shoot. And then when I just did that video, it just blew up. Yeah.
So before that, were you creating content?
I wasn't creating
Not
content.
at all.
I was doing
So this
something
7-year-old is the person you'd be paying now.
Yeah.
Una too much royalties for guiding you and putting you on this path.
Yeah, I appreciate him so much.
Okay.
Because like if it wasn't for that 7-year-old, I couldn't have done TikTok.
That's true.
Yeah.
Senjee, how was it for you?
I started creating before TikTok.
Before TikTok, okay.
Yes. Now, when TikTok came, it was all about dancing.
Yes.
I don't know how to dance. My first video on TikTok, I danced and it failed terribly. Sijui ilikuwa na views 3.
On these other platforms, what were you doing? Still comedy?
Yes, comedy.
Okay. So but TikTok, everybody's dancing, then you decide to jump on that as well. Okay.
But now you see, even on other platforms, I never used to get so many views.
Yes.
But I was really trying. So at least people knew who Senjee was. So now when I jumped on TikTok, it was bad. But I think a few months after, people started posting different content.
Yeah.
That's when I realized, so I can bring Senjee here, so I don't have to dance. So now I started posting my Senjee's content there, and then it peaked.
And then it peaked.
Yes.
And kutoka hapo tunasema Ebeneza.
Hapo ni Mungu sasa tunaachia.
I think I'm just going to rope you in, hearing from content creators and, bumped into TikTok by a 7-year-old, tried to do what people are doing on TikTok. It failed. And that shows how being authentic is very important on this platform, because as consumers, we can tell. You see, at a force, and probably we may not be able to relate with it. But jumping in and seeing a gap, what was happening before you decided to, maybe they need a bridge or a go-between between what they do as content creators and, the other end of let's make money or let's look at it as a business?
Yeah, so I think a lot of creators, like Carlos said, you start by just seeing videos, people dancing, and you think, I can also dance, I can create content, but you're not thinking that this is something brands can pay for. And so a lot of influencers, even their first brand deals, they're usually not paid enough. They don't know how much to charge, what's my rate card, how do I price myself, and so that's where we come in as influencer managers, is how can we help you determine your pricing, how can we help you with your rate card, how can we now connect you to those brands and tell you how you can make more money. So not just brand deals, but you can also sell their products, you can also sell your own products. And so for us, that was the bridge that bridge between creating content and monetization. Yes. How do you bridge that? Yeah.
Is it that easy, or it's also changing the mindset? Because most of the people, or like artists or creators generally, we are very passionate about what we do.
Yes.
It's all mimi chan content. That is all that matters. Ikijipa sawa, ikikosa fine. But I have a passion burning inside that I just want to keep creating content.
Yeah.
So was there a conversation around also changing that particular mindset to be like, if you could just look at it this way, we could make money, it was easy?
No, definitely. I think there's a mindset change where influencers have to see themselves as a business and as a brand, more than just, yes, content, you love making content and that's what you're good at, but having a partner who can now help you with that monetization, learning how to change that mindset is also important.
Okay. Yeah. And I think for Carlos and Senjee, my question would be, is this full-time? Ama pengine kuna vitu zingine, is this what we depend on for our livelihood when it comes to money? It's gotten to a point where we are making money from it, so that I can just go back a little bit, but I just wanted to know that, get it out of the way. Is it?
For some people, it's full time. Like it depends, like where you are with it.
Yes, with it.
Like if you know how to control TikTok, it can still be a business after, and still like you can do videos. It doesn't mean like when you're outside TikTok, the other job that you're doing is still TikTok. Like right now we're having this monetization whereby you're getting paid just from entering just one app. You can get like 60K.
What?
There's an app right now on TikTok.
Yes.
Where there's that monetization and everything. So like if you're just seated at home, you can still do your videos, but you'll have to enter into a competition. It's like a maze. Yeah, whereby even if you're at home and you're not getting the brands, you're not getting anything, TikTok has a chance to give you like where you can compete and still get paid.
Is that actively happening here?
Yeah.
In the 254?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's whereby you just enter, you do your video, and then you're getting your money. You see the way we used to have like lives, people going live and then getting paid. Yeah. Yeah, right now there's just a way you have to just set up your TikTok and then you start earning from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many years has it been for you, Carlos?
Me?
Yes.
On TikTok?
Yes.
7
years now.
Yeah.
Were you actively doing something else? Like, were you employed? Were you running a business? Or was there something that you were doing before you put all your energies in here?
Like before, we had this thing whereby we opened up the first dance class, like in Kenya. Yeah, we made up that trend. Okay. So I used to get the money from self-employed, whereby we could work, me and my partner, like we opened this dance group, this dance class. We charge people when they come in, and then like the money used to flow from there. So like you just open up a new business.
Okay.
And apart from that, like I was working throughout. Yeah, because like it's just diverse.
It feels very connected.
Yeah.
You know, it's what you love, and then now you found a way to make money. Can we talk about probably the first time you got paid? You got money from TikTok.
Okay, the first time was around like 10K.
10K. What did you have to do?
We had this thing whereby now people are getting paid on TikTok. Now the people, okay, not in a bad way. Yes. I can't say I don't like having a manager, but managers have shown us.
Not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way. Because what you get, for me when I'm starting, and then something like that happens, I'll feel so discouraged. But now when I enter into their world and try to balance with my world and understand there's also importance of having them. Because as you said, sometimes it's hard to set up your rate cards, to be here and there.
Or even know your value.
Exactly.
And are we talking about it? Knowing, and I'll just get back to that maybe a bit later, but to also understand being able to know this is worth what. As in, nitajua dance here 10 seconds. How do I measure? And I can see Senjee laughing. I can see Senjee laughing. Senjee, were you doing anything else back then? You were doing comedy. What did you ever quit like employment to just fully do this? Is there something else that you do other than just the comedy?
I'm an actress.
Yes.
So before TikTok, I was on Churchill show. No, I was on Wanjiko's show, and then I joined Churchill show. So when I started being serious on TikTok, I was already working as an actress. I was already doing stand-up comedy.
Yes.
But now TikTok was boosting me. And then after some time, Churchill is no longer there, right?
Yeah.
So I needed to find a way of earning from TikTok.
Okay.
So for me, I get those notifications za kukua monetized, but I don't know how to go about it. I always feel like nitaharibu mahali.
I don't know if Jay guza hiyo kitu.
Unaweza taka
ati shori.
Unaweza taka ku manage. So I've gotten so many DMs about people asking me, do you have a manager? I would like to manage you. Alafu akili yangu ya blue inaniambia anataka kukuibia.
So this is what we were talking about earlier, the mindset of what it, to understand ni nini anafanya, because watu wameibiwa ama hawajaibiwa?
Yeah, watu wanaibiwa. Alafu unajua, in my mind I'm always like, I've put in so much hard work by myself.
Yes.
So allowing someone else to come in, alafu anze kuniambia, unajua hii pesa, fanya hivi. Unajua hii content, usifanye hivi, fanya hivi. And then I'm like, tutakosana. But on the other hand, I know I need someone to manage me, because I cannot do it by myself.
Yeah. Okay. And we're going to take a very quick break and come back and understand. Munafanya aje? Mbona mnaogopwa? What did your predecessors do to other content creators? And what notion is out there when it comes to being an influencer manager and also growing your craft? Do we jump on any trend that pops up? Or do we stay true to what it is? Or is there a way to mix both? Because I think I saw something that was trending and Senjee jumped on it and I loved what you did. We're probably going to watch that clip later. I'm not so sure we can watch it this morning, but we'll talk more about that when you come back. But what we're asking you today is, the question of the day is, which Kenyan TikTok trend had you hooked instantly? Which Kenyan TikTok trend had you hooked instantly? NTV Kenya on all our social media platforms. Indulge us. Let us see. Our lines are open as well. If you have any questions, you're an influencer, you are content creator, and you have questions of how to make money, hawa watu wako hapa wanafanya hiyo kitu, and they will be able to answer you. We'll be right back after this break.
Sasa juzi nilikuwa nimekuwa mwenda wazimu kidogo. Sasa nikatumia huyu kijana paragraph. Sasa akujibu, nikazindikisha na paragraph ya pili, akujibu tena nikaona labda mahali yako message zangu hazifiki. Nikazindikisha tena na paragraph ya tatu, ikaniletea zile ticks za grey mbili, nikasema labda rununu yake ndio ifanyi kazi, lakini naona tu ujumbe wangu zikienda. Sasa nikaona nimeongezea bonus ya podcast. Sasa hii podcast ya kwanza, kwa sababu nilikuwa na hasira na hapa kwa roho ilikuwa inachemka, ilikuwa na mingi. Sasa nikama kuelewa. Nikasindikisha sasa na podcast nyingine. Sasa hapo unajua hasira ilikuwa imeenda sana. Sasa kwa hii podcast ya pili iko kwako mzuri sana. Sasa nikaona labda pendingi hivyo, si ndio? Nikasema wacha nijitume tena, nikasukuma bonus ya podcast ya tatu, nikafanya maturity, nikasema I am wishing you well with your another girlfriend, I hope God akusaidie. Mapenzi, I am not wanting to be lovers for anybody else again. I am not wanting to fall in love again, because right now akili imerudi timamu. Hiyo nini nilikuwa nafanya? I am wishing you well. You treat a woman like.
Welcome back to your world. Every time we have a Senjee clip playing, you should see her face. She's like this. What's happening? Unajiona unashtuka ama kunaenda aje?
No, that is not me.
Did we start this conversation? Did she tell me that she doesn't want to talk English because her peoples wanna relate na nini?
When after I post content, mimi wasisikizi hizo vitu tena.
Oh,
I don't.
Why?
Sasa hizo ni nini?
It's like you have two personalities. Kuna huyu wa kawaida na kuna mwenye ana create your content.
So Sylvia is a very shy person, very different from hiyo kitu mnaona huko.
Hiyo kitu mnaona.
Huyo mwingine si mimi.
Wangari, do you guys go out, Twiva at large, do you guys go out looking for Akina Carlos, na Senjee, ama do they come to you? How does this particular platform work?
Yeah. So Twiva works in two ways. So creators can come to us or we go to them.
Okay.
So basically brands would come to us with a campaign, a concept, a product that they want to push, and then we link them to those creators. So sometimes we'll reach out directly on TikTok and ask you, do you want to join the Twiva platform? Do you want to start earning from TikTok? And then the good thing with Twiva is that we're able to actually give you a down payment. So a lot of brands will actually only pay you after 90-30 days.
Yes.
But we actually pay you 50% upfront and then 50% after. So that way you're actually getting paid on time. So you're able to create that content, you're able to push it out, and you don't have to now be struggling with money, looking for money to create that content and then wait 90 days.
So you look for me.
Yes.
You look for me, Mwikali, because there's NTV is asking you to create content, to push a certain campaign. Then you look for me. I did not come looking for you. And then they tell you, this is the budget you have for this person. So you come tell me this is the money on the table. And instead of waiting for 90 days, you give me 50% before ta kampuni kulipe.
Yes.
Ah, come on. Unaona ni kama iko Carlos. Haukusema alia. Carlos, have you heard of Twiva before?
No, I haven't heard of Twiva.
Have you ever heard of any platform that has this opportunity for content creators? They protect you, they look for you, they connect you with brands and pay you up front?
Yeah, the only one that I've worked with is Wowzy.
Yes, I've heard of Wowzy.
Yeah, I've worked with Wowzy like for those 7 years.
Okay.
So like those are the only that's the only agency that I've done.
Okay. So Senjee hata hiyo unaijua bado ama bado?
Hiyo najua.
Okay. I would have been very concerned. So what, Wangari, back to you, how do you choose them? Is it because they're creating viral content? Is there a certain particular kind of content that you're looking for? Because like just the two of them here today, they do totally different things. Senjee can't dance. Sijui kama Carlos anaweza fanya comedy. I'm not so sure, but he's an actor as well. So what are you looking for before you reach out to these content creators?
Yeah. So our platform is actually able to scan through your profile and kind of get an idea of what's your interest, what's your audience interest, what's your engagement rate like, and then now we match you to brands who match that audience. Okay. So say for Carlos or for Senjee, it's comedy. We know that this brand is looking for more of someone who's more carefree, someone who has good engagement, someone who can make their audience laugh, and that's who will now match you to. If it's Carlos and it's dancing, then say, I can tell he's very fashionable as well. So we can link him to a fashion brand because we can tell that's what he's into, but also that's something he can push in the dance content. So it's a very smart platform that knows how to match the right influencer to the right brand.
And my question to Carlos then would be, in the dance creation, dancers, choreographers, and all of that put together, there's so many of you. There's so many trends. Every other day, there's a new trend. Do you follow those trends or do you create your own trends where we jump onto where I see it, you guys create and I look which is the easiest and then that's the one I will do? But for you as a creator, do you jump on some or do you strictly just create?
Yeah, mostly judging from how many we have a person who's called a content creator.
Yes.
And we have a creator. So a creator is us. We create, we give, now it becomes content. So as long as you're copying my stuff, I'll always like, my growth is coming up more than how you're doing it. It's like having a copyright.
Yes.
Yeah, so like mostly when you're organizing all these dances, just the same thing. Let's use an example of Nyashinsky. He can go silent for some years and then when he comes up, boom. Yeah, so also in TikTok, you don't need to do too much. Don't be all about the views, be all about the branding. Don't do everything that everybody's doing because everybody will be like,
okay. On high rotation.
Okay, sana, you have to be a creator.
Okay.
Create one thing so that other people can copy. Think about creating something else after that. Think about being somebody else after that. Don't just do something the same way, the same. Just you. When people see you, they generally just know there's nothing new. Because you can see even like in the dance industry, you have to make your mindset all about international, because like that's where we're heading. You can't be all the time like, okay, we love Kenyan music, but you'll find people in the club listening from a piano, you'll find people listening to Afro beats. So whereby when you put the Kenyan music on TikTok so much, you'll get the Kenyan audience. But when your mindset is diverse, you'll get South African and other countries, whereby it can help you even grow more. So you don't have to do like 50 videos or 20 videos, and you can just do like 3 videos and they just go viral. The most important thing is going viral. You can see for Senjee, she has done like a lot of videos, but some of her videos have gone viral. And then sometimes she'll feel like some videos are not going viral because you're doing like too much. You can see like if I do some more dance, like other videos won't perform well, but I'll have that one. So like look for that one, but that one even hatujuangi.
Because how do you know? Because as a content creator or as a creator, we have, what is it called? Ideas. And to us, they are so good. Whether it's a sandio, tunaenda to change industry. And I think it's probably sometimes for most of the videos or most of the content that we'll create, do you ever know that sasa hii? Me, I think BN ni kama anajua kama wimbo zake zote zitaweza ama zenye haziwezangi tusikiangi. But you know what I mean? Like how do you know that this is it? This is gonna be it? Actually, don't know. You don't know?
Yeah, like the hint is, we can do a video, you put so much investment in it, and then it doesn't blow up. And then you just do an easy video, and then it blows up.
Oh God!
Like you don't know.
It's a little patapotea of life.
Exactly, just by gambling. But there's a way also you can gauge yourself and know. It's just easy. Like Senjee doesn't dance. If I do a dance video, there are people are used to seeing a comedy side. So when we combine that collaboration, that's where it came from. So even if, let's say we're having the manager, and we have to push something that involves comedy, but this time she's dancing and like comparing it to comedy. So my people will love our content, and our people love my content because I made her dance. And then immediately she made me. Maybe I'll dance like I don't know. I'm like, so
like we'll find some comedy.
Comedy is the inside. That's how you connect.
Collaborations.
So like something like that will get views. Depending on your audience and everything. And I'll come back to Wangari to just find out. Venye Carlos amesema, you never know. You've told on TV, me, I gotta pass on. Have you seen views? Is that what I'm saying? And then it doesn't work out. We'll come back and find out what happens. As much as you're taking care of the content creator, you also need to take care of the brand as well. So we'll come back to that. But Senjee, how do you know? How do you create content? Are you jumping on what is trending or being original? Because most of your stuff is very, very original. But once in a while, nakuona kuna ingine nimeona juzi jameni ni venye tu ni asubuhi otherwise.
So normally most of my contents are about something that I've gone through.
Ukweli?
Kwanza ya mapenzi.
Ile undojoni kuna ingine umefanya zile za nini bao stulo. Hizo ni za ukweli?
Unajua watu wanaonanga wanasema Senjee, no, this is not you. Hizi ni stories za jaba. Si jaba. Ni mapenzi imeniangusha huko chini. But when someone wacha nitumie example. Shata umetumia example. If Carlos tells me a story, alafu it's very catchy. In my head, akiniambia mimi ninaiona kama content. But then I wouldn't even go tell the story without asking for permission. So nikamuuliza, hii story yako sinaweza peana, lakini niseme ni mimi. Akisema ndio, naenda nayo. Akikataa kana story yake, ulikuwa unaniambia ya nini? But most of the content ni zangu, like 99%
ni zako. Isn't that a bit risky? Ama do sometimes realities za ukweli ya vitu pengine we've gone through tukizisema vi serious with a straight face, now they probably get a backlash, a different reaction from when we say the very same thing, but in a comical way.
Funny part is that every content I've created in Anihil.
Oh.
Because Sylvia is a very emotional
Kagal.
Yes, I cry a lot. Mana ule sister yangu nimekuja naye ananiekanga hivi laini. So I cry a lot. So now when I switch to Senjee yes. Youth Sylvia. Oh. So mi ufanya ile, and then when I'm doing that najichekelea cause nina imagine so nilikuwa napitia hii, and then it heals me. So nikiwapea ni mnacheka mko like oh my god Senjee, this is not you, unatudanganya. Mimi.
Yeah.
Yes, nimeambia juu nimeheal.
Sasa
yes.
Sasa now we are going back to check everything else and understand a way. But then and content sa zingine tunakwamanga. We get like a block sometimes. You don't know, you don't feel like you want to. What happens in those days, and how do you probably try and reset to get from that? As you think about that, Wangari, you have told NTV, Mimi ni mnoma. I am everything they are looking for is here. And then I do something, and then it doesn't actualize the way they anticipate. As much as they're protecting me, what happens to that situation? Do you discontinue? What happens?
So it's usually a tough balance, but we do try to kind of make sure the creator is okay, but also please the brand at the same time. So in a situation like that, most of the time it goes by the specific situation, but say an influencer, sometimes we can have a conversation with them. If it didn't perform well, are you able to do another video? Are you able to substitute with maybe a story? So that way the brand is still getting value. So even if it didn't perform, what other value can we give the brand other than just that one video?
So you find a way to just and also make the content creator also understand that this is what the brand feels like and this is what we need to do.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, as a content creator, you also want the brand to come back because you want those long-term gigs. So that's a good way to also make sure that you are able to have that connection with the brand, even though sometimes content doesn't perform. Like Carlos said, sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's not. But having that open mind that you're willing to compromise and maybe tell the brand, I can give you other value beyond just that video.
Okay, so you buffer both.
Yes.
Which is beautiful. But then I think hii question Senjee alikuwa amejaribu kuuliza alia lakini sijui mbona wakuulize directly. But what are the percentages? Because there's sometimes you think, Carlos said, the first gig was 10K. Now imagining if you have an influencer, like a manager who's pushing this for you, they want a cut. So what are the cuts? What do they look like? And are they there really? It's just, Senjee, your share. Watch out. Bana.
I'm all ears.
You're all ears. What happens? What is the engagement? What is the contract like for the content creators?
So actually the good thing with Twiba is that we're creator fast. So we actually don't take any cut from the creators' earnings. So if you're paid 10K, if you're paid 100K, you get that amount fully. And like I said, you get 50% upfront and 50% after. So there's no cut that we take. So compared to traditional managers who would probably take maybe 20, 30%, for us, we don't take anything and we just negotiate with the brand directly. So that way we're not touching your money.
Even if I come looking for your platform, I'm the one who's you didn't pick me from the market. Mimi ndio nimejileta huko. Is there like do I pay to join this community, or venye tu niko with the good, the bad, the ugly, you just say come in, we love you just the way you are? And do we have probably classes, mentorship, things that help them get better? Because if they don't sharpen their skills or get better at what they do, then they lose value for you and the brands that come on board.
Yeah, that's very true. So even if you come to us, it's completely free. We don't charge you anything. We don't have subscription fees. So you just come, and the good thing is we also have an academy. So basically you're able to learn, you're able to grow, you're able to learn if it's digital content, if it's how to sell online, how to live stream, then we have all those courses ready for you. You're able to grow. and we build that community for you. So compared to managers who are just giving you a gig, take a cut and you leave, we actually build a community for you where you're able to come, you're able to learn, you're able to manage your finances, you're able to get paid, and you're also able to do what you love, create content and create with other influencers as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the floor is open to the content creators in the building. What is your reaction to that? Instead of facial expression, Senjee, use your words. And Carlos is yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. What do you have you experienced that before? Is it something that you'd be open to just know that pesa yako ni yako, however?
Well, yes.
And do they negotiate, or do you negotiate on behalf of them?
So we negotiate on behalf of the influencer. So if they tell us this is my rate card, then we'll talk to the client to kind of match that amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
it sounds very...
Yes.
It does?
Because I've had gigs, let's say you come to me and you tell me, Senjee, kuna mtu anataka, anakutaka, ama anatafuta mtu kama wewe. And then when I give you my rate card, unaanza kuniambia na ujue hapa, unalipo 100, nachukua 40. It's not fair kwa sababu I'm the one who's doing the most. So the way you're saying that if you find me a gig, I'll get the whole thing. Mi nataka.
Kusha. Carlos Otaki.
Me and Taki.
Where is there beef here? I need to find out.
There's in Mulizasa the other way around. Because like, for me, I'm used to it. I've ever worked with an agency like
yes,
that. So na Mulizasa me bado hajantaka. So mimi natakikana.
I see what you're saying. But before we go, Wangari, to talk about that, we were talking about getting into that space where you do not feel like you have any more original, authentic content within you, and you're going through a block. How do you handle that? Getting out of that, do you have probably quote-unquote rituals or things that you do to just get you back on that space?
Most importantly, you have to have good friends, like a good circle to start with.
Support system.
Yeah, even so, it's not all about the managers, the camera guys, the what, just good circle whereby you have these friends whereby when you guys come together and share like a particular story, when one of you is down, you can help the other. Because you can be like, that's why there's collaboration. So like even the brand and everybody will be comfortable because they'll see like the unity in you guys. So if they want to bring a gig, they'll bring to you guys. And you know, the more the gigs, the more no depression and everything. So you'll always be happy.
And then it goes round in the same circle because if I lift you up today, then you lift me up tomorrow. Then it creates a beautiful community. Kama wewe zako zimekwama we nisaidie na zangu kuwa prop.
Yeah, because exactly. Like for us, like me have this group of friends. Who like they're so famous, and that's like my circle that I'm with because they're my best friends in Squatch. So we normally find whereby this gig can come to him, this gig can come to him, one time it comes to me. So you find whereby we stay connected, that gig that has come to one of us, even that client will be like, use this one as a prop. How much? You get me? Use this one as a prop. Is he good working with us? Like that. So you find whereby when we stay together, that's whereby you're told like, when you're mainly like you think big and like it's easier for people to come to you guys and connect with you. But when you want to walk alone, you always walk alone.
Which I mean, they say you can walk, you can go wherever, you can walk faster, but then if you're together, you go way far. Senjee, how do you get out of the creator's block?
So for me, I'm such an introvert.
Oh, Sylvia, Sylvia.
I'm such an introvert, and I have a very small circle of friends. So most of the time, again, my sister Fifi, she'll video call me. Wewe msichana umeamka, umekula, umeoga, ama umelala tu. So I'll be like, mimi sijisikii kufanya kitu leo, because I'm in my own zone. So I'll take my time. For me, I'll just take my time until I feel like I can create again. If not, panda gari and si tajiri. Mimi nilimwambia kwa tajiri. I go to her place, I stay there for a while, and then when my mind is set, narudi kino.
So Fifi is your support system.
Yes.
So what you do
actually,
is
she
you
doesn't
detach.
even know that.
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
So when you show up, unasema umeenda kumtembelea, but you know what you're doing huku ndani ndani.
Actually, yeye ndio ananiambia, hebu kutoka huko kwako ukuje huko. Namwambia sawa. Nafurahi naenda.
And I saw a question on Facebook asking why you chose that particular accent, and we'll get back to that after the break. But the question we are asking you today, even as we take this break, that we hope that you will indulge us on all our social media platforms, is which Kenyan TikTok trend had you hooked instantly? Which Kenyan TikTok trend had you hooked instantly? NTV Kenya on all our social media platforms, our top line pia unaweza tuongelesha pale, and our lines are open if you have any questions whatsoever. We've got Wangari, Flirty, Carlos, and Senjee in the building. They definitely have an answer for you, so don't go too far. We'll be right back after this break.
Story time of how I lowered my bar and my standards zikapita carpet na simiti zikaenda underneath. Nikiwa shora wa miaka 24, mtoto mdogo sana. Sasa niko msichana wa miaka 35 naelekea miaka 36 April. Niliona nimemea vitu ambavyo sikuwa navyo, nikajua nimefika mwanamke bomba. Mwanamke ambaye anafaa kwenda kwenye kujaribu ndo. Nikamwambia wazazi bye bye. Nikamwambia ndugu zangu bye bye. I'll find my lover of my life now. I am wanting to go and try things of the big people. You know, adolescent has gone upwards. Nikaenda. Nikabeba vitu nikafika kwa bwana yangu mpendwa of that time, because saizi yesi bwana yangu sijui hata kwa anafanya nini kimaisha. Punde wahenga walisema ungali kijana ukalijua chichi. Nikafika huko bwana yangu, kumbe kazi ilishanga, tumeanza ndoa, hakuna kazi, hakuna mbele, hakuna nyuma, ni sisi tu tuko. Nikatafutako kazi, nikapata kazi kibarua, nikafanya kibahati mbaya, nikapata pregnancy yenyewe ikakataa kukaa ndani ya tumbo, ikafanya miscarriages, ikaenda. Sasa ukishapata miscarriages, boss wa ile kibarua yangu akanifuta kazi, ikabidi nirudi nikuwe housewife. Sasa now I am housewife, husband is a house husband, we are not having rent, food, everything nowhere. Nililower standards mimi shore to a point that nilikuwa nakaa hivi kwa sababu tumedoea kwa wenyewe sapa kila siku imekuwa hipo. Nikasema kama mbaya sure, nililower standards zikaenda huko chini, bai ikateremuka ikashuka ikafika sasa mwisho wa ocean and the sea in the deepest. Nilikuwa na lamba hivi chumbi, na weka chumbi kwa mkono na inanikuna hapa kwa shingo, inangwara na kohoa. Sasa ile drama ya African Divine Church, nikijua nimekohoa hivyo sasa najua hapa nataka nikunywe maji jug mbili. Unajua ukiteremsha maji jug mbili na jug kwa tumbo, hata ukisonga tu hivi unasikia sasa dispenser. Yani nakaa hivi na narrate na shindwa, it is me. I am me for ati because I are in love. Sasa hiyo ukumbuke, chooni ni ile ya nini? Ya nje. Umekunywa maji jug mbili, sasa usiku huwezi kwenda kwa sababu mahali mnaishi tena mwizi amesimama tu kwa gate anangoja. Punde. Sure, walinitandika kwa ndoa, nikarudi kwetu kwa sababu akiboko na walikuwa wameniswaga mara kadhaa nikilower standards nikipiga. Mimi nilikuwa ule shore, unasemanga nilikuwa ule shore wa kneel down. I am praying for my husband, oh my Lord. I am praying violence in the body of my husband.
Welcome back to your world this trendy Thursday. We are all matters, TikTok trends and real life impact of these things as a country. We are so on that platform. Actually, nilikuwa na statistics. Acha niwaambie ndio mjue venye tuko kwa hiyo platform vizuri. Where are you? TikTok has over 1 billion monthly users globally. Kenya has over 2.4 million active users as of 2025. 2.4 million. Every day. And according to Google Trends, Kenya ranks in the top 10 globally in search interest for TikTok-related content. So we are in the right place. Globally, we are in the right place. How are we using this platform to grow us, get money, learn? Nda confess. Niliacha kutafuta recipes, Google. I did. I just go on TikTok and be like, butternut soup recipe. And it's easier. It's easier to just follow those little things in there. So we all have our little things. And we've got an audience that has joined us. Asanteni sana kwa kuja, karibuni. I know you've been following this conversation from the other side. But I have a question for you, Wangari, even before. I know Senjee akona a burning question. So the question that I have for you is, when you're working with Carlos is working with you, but Carlos has gotten a brand deal out of your platform. Some other random brand has contacted them to work with them, and they're working together, but then the project needs probably financial support. He doesn't have anything, or probably he doesn't know how to present himself in terms of negotiations, but this job he did not get through you. Apo anakuja kwako ama endelee venye alipata hiyo brand deal akajisaidie?
Come. We have solutions.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Even if it's not a brand that you gave them?
Yes.
Okay.
So actually with Twiva Pay, you can actually get a credit facility. So if Carlos gets a brand, say with another agency, he can come to us with that invoice and he can ask us to give him a deposit. And then he'll actually get once the brand pays him, the money would come to us, and he can actually start using that money immediately. So he doesn't have to wait for the 90 days, 60 days. We'll support him with the finances, and then he can keep creating content without that pause. Yeah.
Wow. Senjee uliza ile swali. This is the right time.
I need to ask, how do you benefit from all this? Because all I'm hearing, tutapea 50%, ni mzuri, ina sound vizuri.
That's a good question. So of course, we're a business, so we do make money from management fees that we charge from the brands. But we don't charge the influencers, like I mentioned, but we do make money from the management fee. We also have interest rates if you want to get a loan. But most of the money that we make is more so on the brand side, not on the creators. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. Sounds really good. We've got a bit of feedback on WhatsApp. Let's take a look at that before we engage with the audience, and they have questions for Akina Senjee over here. Good morning. Good morning. Can I have it on this other screen as well so that I can see? My eyes are doing the thing. Good morning. Watching from Embuni. Eric, thank you so much for tuning in. Eric, always love to hear from you. Saseni, poa sana. By the way. Hello, I'm Derek from Kayole. The TikTok trend that I liked is naeza kupiga munju shtuke kiss. There's no other way to say this thing other than having emphasis. Hey, your world. Say hi to my favorite TikTokers. I'm Jose from Kabete, Lower Kabete, represented. Yes, Sawa. Thank you. I like the idea. I hope you're a creator as well. TikTok has made our children lose our morals. Tunakuja kuuliza maswali hapo Senjee. It has taken away our sense of belonging. Look at my son looking at my son in among the girls. Can you notice? Is that you? Carlos, are they talking about you? Morning, Rooney from Huruma. Flirty. Carlos, my role model and a guy of inspiration. After your comment, tunapata ingine inspiration very fast. To be honest, ni wengi TikTokers, they're all doing tremendous job. Thank you so much, Jacob, for that. To be honest, ni wengi TikTokers, they're all doing tremendous job. Okay, that is Jacob as well. I think I'm reading that again. Okay. Hello, Mikali, looking lovely. Always, I'm Millie from Kisii. I love what you're doing. I have a question to Wangari. Do they take only content creators, or are they open to all, e.g., writers, actors, etc.?
A good question.
Yes, it is. Good morning. Senjee is taking this content to the next level. Hapo kwa management, we all need to coexist. Ni Cleo from where? Eldoret. Senjee ukua mali hivi walai.
Why?
Senjee. Mesalimiwa sana na pia people are congratulating you on the job that you're doing. You had a question out there. Is it just content creators, or do you also work with writers and actors?
So we work with any kind of creative, writer, actor, musician. As long as you have somewhat of a following, then you're able to influence something. So it's open.
I could have my column on The Nation, and
yes.
then and that you can. Wow.
Because there's brands who would actually look for that. Someone who's good at writing, someone who's good at photography.
Yeah.
So depending, whatever your craft is, there's always a brand who's able to fit into that. So, yeah.
Okay. And I know we all have morals. Kuna story ya morals imeletwa hapa hivi kwa comments. Is there content, or is there probably a theme that, Carlos, you can't work on, you can't be associated with? It's a no-no for you, probably because of morals or anything else?
Yes.
Ama umekata ma job fulani kwa sababu it doesn't align.
Yeah. Like even happened one time. So you're being offered like a lot of money, and like what you're supposed to do is not what you can be comfortable and everything, but they're not disrespecting you, but disrespect your name. Whereby like you're having a company whereby they want you to shoot and wear some particular kind of way that you're not feeling comfortable, especially, sorry to say, like let's say the LGBTQ. So like you find you can be comfortable to become somebody else who you're not,
so
only
you
because of a brand that you need to act the part. So
that you will not do. Okay. Senjee, do you have a no? Is there content that sitafanya hiyo hata mkinipatia? Maybe there are people who say they will not do any alcoholic content. Ama hujafika mahali pa kuchagua Senjee?
Okay, when it comes to alcohol, kwetu watu wameokoka, Yesu ni Bwana. Lakini my parents know I'm a creator.
Yes.
So even when it comes to hizo za kufanya alcohol whatever, babangu atanikalisha niambie fanya kazi lakini usikunywe. Lakini nitakunywa.
Did you just say atawachi?
Pole mzee. Plus unaona watu wa XWXYZ yenye huyo amesema, sitasema hiyo yenye amesema ukweli. I know I have friends wa hiyo kanisa, but I know mkiniambia kuja ufanye kazi ukikaa hivi
hautafanya hiyo.
I will not.
Okay.
Nitatandikwa nyumbani, niko na miaka 36 lakini mamangu ni Mluya ataniswaga.
So there's a no. So it's not all content. So it's important for you to know what your values are.
Exactly.
And Wangari, are there some content creators or some particular kind of content that you can't touch?
I think betting is always a bit touchy. Sometimes if an influencer touches betting, then some brands would not want to work with them. I'd say
that's the one no. Probably it's iffy.
It's iffy.
Okay. Do we have questions? We can start with you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Steve Mugo. My only concern would be to like echo what was asked, but now we have kids joining this platform, So how do we get to a place where we are kind of able to mobilize what they see, ikifika usiku, I don't want to go into details, but tap screen,
Sodoma na Gomorrah.
It's kind of crazy. So for me, my concern is how do I help, or how do I navigate that whole issue with a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, hata kuna there is the brain rot trend that is going around, that could just show you how these kids are able to like pick up quick fast,
they're sponges.
So how do we protect them, because content is there and we can't stop them from watching, but how do we kind of
and I think they can only answer from the probably point of their creations. So Jim na protect probably the little ones, the minors who are on the platform.
Like for me, for example, I have this setting on TikTok whereby you can either suggest if you want it to be for kids or for adults. So if I post a particular content, I can click it's meant for these people. If I click, it's just two options. If it's meant for kids or it's not meant for people, for kids.
Yes.
So when you have that setting, because a lot of content creators will just shoot and just post. They're the people who are supposed to be guiding these young ones, whereby you'll help because a young person can just go there and be like, I'll scroll TikTok, everything will come there in the FYP. He doesn't know that. But us as content creators, we need to like put that suggestions, because they're normally there before you post. So you have to click, like if you see your content, it's not meant for kids, you just put it on like 18 and above or not 18 above.
That's interesting. And I have a question, but maybe Senjee can just answer that if you have any other thing that you do.
Well, generally, my settings, they are above 18.
Okay.
Yes. So I've already played my part. So as a parent, you have to play your part
too. Your part as well.
Yes, that's your kid.
Yes.
You get to tell them what to watch or whatever. But also, I always know which words I use. Okay, you've seen my content.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter what kind of content I'm doing. always have the right words to use so that hata kama mzazi anasikia ni amechi lakini si
unajua umevaa microphone steady kama sijui hata ukifanya hivi. But I hear what you mean. So you use words that can probably palatable
yes,
for
that one.
Yeah.
Palatable.
Okay. Wait. Wangari, do you have anything to add on to this? Are there some measures that are taken depending on what brand you're working with for an audience?
So I think it's mainly the settings, so making sure that it's 18 and above. But also as parents, it's also important to make sure your kids watch what your kids are consuming and also filter through the content that they consume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the reason Wangari is here is to show us that we can make money. And the reason the two of you are here is because you have been creating content and you've made money. What was that life-changing moment? Yenye ulilipwa do ukastuka ama ukarealize aya kumbe ile 10k ilikuwa jokes, I can actually talk up and with quarter a meal or like a meal or whatever it is in terms of value. What was that moment for you? What content was that? A brand deal was that? Without probably mentioning the brands.
Like at first, you have to spoil yourself. Like you've never expected that kind of money. And then it's
how much was it for you? What was this moment? Before you spend pesa, imeingia kakupata aje, ilikustua aje, ilikuwa mingi aje. If you're comfortable mentioning the amount, because I'm sure probably that was the first amount that to add you. But then after ukumbelembele umeshazoea hiyo mapesa ndio una interact nayo.
So mainly you're just at home shooting content as normal people. Let's say you're living in the gated community. Lazima kuamoka kutoka kwa block and everything. That's the goal. So when you receive some amount of money, let's say an average of like 200k for somebody who's there, and then you're getting it in 1 month, and then the deal is coming, you're hearing 6 months. You're like, let me hold up. Hold up a little bit and let me relax. You'll spoil yourself. You don't know, because when you enter the supermarket, if you're having friends today, pick. Don't worry. Take everything. If you're going to your mom's place, you're telling mom, you know what? You want to take you for shopping. You're only taking big things out for every month, you see. So like when the money is coming in, that time you're proud. And then like when you start getting used to it, is when you realize, I have to get a car, I have to buy a house, I have to have a family, I have to have kids, school fees, future. So the mindset of saving just comes in, and now the money that was coming in, you don't see it as plenty. Actually, you don't see it like
because it has
responsibilities. Now you're having responsibilities because you want to live this life, you want to do this, you want to pay for this, and then every bill that is coming in is in plenty. So that's why they come in, and then you need them, and then can you be my manager and everything? Because you get whereby you're having this huge amount of money, but you don't know how to manage it. So you want somebody who can guide you and everything.
Kwa sababu ulikuwa create two content. Hii pesa imenipata, sasa nifanyaje? So you get help. Senjee, what was that moment for you? Ilikuwa hela ngapi ilikustua hivi?
I got a gig, ilikuwa ya 100k. Alafu sikuwa na job your time. So wewe unasema tu point zote mimi nachukua kwa zako.
Chukua si zake.
No. I remember nilikuwa na stress hiyo siku, alafu nikapata hii gig. Senjee, we need you for 2 months. So kuna show ya MC, alafu ingine unakuja tu kukaa pale, unajua superstar. Nilipa 100k nikuje nikae watu wanione.
Wanasema wewe ni mali Senjee.
Yes, nakwanga Black Beauty. The moment I was paid, hiyo month ya kwanza nilienda ushago. Mimi sina gari bado, Mungu atanisaidia tu. I went to Shags. Mama yangu nilimpeleka Kapsabet, hiyo Naivas. Hey, mama Okot. Chukua. Ongeza. Because I knew. Unajua? Excitement. But then when time goes by, unapata gigs, alafu uko like, miaka inasonga, I need to save. So hii job ujue si ati itakuwa kabisa. 2 months zikiisha, unarudi back to square one. So at least umespoil hapo. So hii pesa ingine ni wewe unajipanga nayo. Lakini mimi bado sijatoka kwa block, unimanage nitoke kwa bus.
Hii request, by the way, tuta follow up after the show for sure. We've got a few more comments, questions on WhatsApp. Let's take a look so that we get them answered. And Yameni sioni. Here we go. TikTok teaches us a variety of interesting things. That is so true. Me and my pumpkin hey, butternut soup. Hey guys, you look good. Big up. It's Nyerian watching from Roisa Upper Zima. Say hi to Senjee.
Hi.
Senjee Salimika.
Hi.
Hello NTV. Ulizeni where an influencer can get a manager. Handles zao ni gani? Handles the managers utatuambia. Hello, I'm an actor. How can I join the group? That is for you, Wangari, as well. Good morning, Nauliza manager. Hey, manager. How do you identify someone to do business with? What do you look for exactly? Very important question. Deno watching from Nyeri. Odaya Shoi Kolit, love the guy's locks. Sasa Carlos. Hi guys, it's Joe loving the show from Baricho Kirinyaga. Thank you for tuning in. Good morning, the Elvis from Mombasa. I really like what these people are doing. Keep it up. Thank you, Elvis. Tumefika Mombasani. Hey, I'm Exodus from Nairobi. Send my greeting to Senjee. Niko single hapa. Wewe. Senjee. This one interview didn't come to answer the question. She came to host the whole show. Every answer and a punchline, every moment I move. Senjee sasa. Hello madam, I'm Phineas from Meru. Nilikuwa na misio sauti yako sana. Sasa tuko wengi hapa, ni sauti ya nani? Acha nichukue asanti. Asanti. Good morning. That is not for us. That was for the fixers. Hi Mwikali, you guys looking lovely. Watching from Rongai. Asanti sana from that. For that, we have one more. I can see it from here. Hello. Ni Eric kutoka Ngong. I like the topic of today. It really inspires, plus it teaches us more. Plus, greet the beautiful lady in green trousers.
Oh, yes.
Mwambie ameweza tu sana. I would like to be a content creator. How can I start? Senjee, you will take that question. Hi, it's Korean Sniper, a comedian from Kuria, Migori County. I love Flirty Carlos. Hi, Flirty Carlos. Guys, follow me on TikTok. Korean Sniper. YouTube, subscribe, comment, like. At Michael Kyangwe. Where? Hello, NTV. Great Flirty Carlos for me. That guy is my idol. Flirty Carlos, I need your number. Tapatiana number, Flirty Carlos. Hey, ni 500 na watch from D. Wow. Hiyo ndio jina. Senjee ako Vulai. Ako Vulai kabisa. Ni Delta from Bungoma. Flirty Carlos role model, choreo, big ups, bro.
Thank you.
I had Flirty Carlos saying that iPhone is the best in terms of creating content videos. What about us? Personally, using an Android phone to push my content videos. So those are the questions. I hope kila mtu ameshika questions zao. We have do we have one more? Amazimeisha. Hello NTV. Ask this question: between TikTok and YouTube, which platform is good for making money by partner program? Haya. Sawa. Maswali ndio hayo. Take time kujua venye mtajibu. Right now though, we're going to take a quick break. We have more questions coming in from the audience as well when we come back from the break. The question we're asking you today is very, very simple. Which Kenyan TikTok trend had you hooked instantly? Which is that TikTok trend that had you hooked instantly? NTV Kenya on all our social media platforms. We'll be right back after this break. I'm trying to find out from Carlos if hizo nguo za huko kama ni zao, if that's how they just walk around looking so cool. Lakini umeshow up ukikatu hivyo, so it looks like it's a thing.
Like in every show you have to have like a new set.
For every what?
Like every show. Like now for me,
yes.
Like every show I buy a new clothes.
Wait.
So like we have a gig every single weekend, so like unajazanga tu nyuma tu hadi kuna
trouser ni ya black unitafutia tu top ama lazima.
The best thing, let me tell you, as a boy I do not agree.
Yes,
lazima kuna tuzaka 5 za black different like hiyo ni weird kumoja huko juda chini change
tuna change too. Okay, got it. We had a few questions before the break, and I think, Wangari, they asked a couple of questions from you as a manager. What exactly are you looking for from the influencers? Probably so that they can, put themselves in that space where they are easily picked. And how can people get in touch with you?
So what we look for is mostly authenticity. So we want influencers who actually relate with their audience. Their audience will engage with them, comment, send a DM. Those are the influencers that we're looking for. So not just a big following, but if you actually have influence within your audience, then that's what's important to us. Where you can find us is at Twiva Influence on social media, but you can also download our app on Play Store or App Store, just Twiva.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when we talk about engagement, you're able to see, how do you then see that the engagement is good? Is it in the comments? Is it in the likes? Because you've already said it's not the number of people that are following you.
Yes. So actually on our platform, we can track the engagement. So likes, comments, how many people shared, how many people DM'd you. So that's the engagement that we look at, but also the type of comments that you get. Is it just bots? Is it real people asking real questions, giving you feedback? Yeah.
Okay. Carlos, there was a question.
Yeah.
Kai, what was it? I've forgotten it. Android versus iPhone. Yes.
I'm not saying Android is bad.
Okay. Kwa sababu unaona sasa venye unataka kunini.
Ilikuwa kitambo. Like, okay, even right now, I'll still stand with iPhone.
Yes.
Because like it or not, this thing we call cinematic.
Yes.
You know, we all feel like, see like the white people.
Yes.
And once you start seeing them doing a particular stuff and it's giving, yeah, and then like you can hold your camera and it's not giving.
Manza kuongea hiyo TikTok lingo, sindio? Okay, yeah.
So lazima ujue how your video look, because all of us want like quality videos, but
yes,
even the background, the surrounding, like how you shooting it, there's a way that particular phones will give you a good edit, and there's a way you lose the camera, but it will make you just look like you're in Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Jamani wa Kenya tumeteseka.
No, like Kenya.
I get you. I absolutely, I'm just playing with you.
Exactly.
I'm playing with you. I get. So aesthetic is key.
Yeah.
And for you, you're just saying what works for you.
Yeah, what works
so
for
yes.
me. But
so
any phone is okay.
Yeah. If you can work yours, work it. But that was for Carlos's opinion. Senjee, mtu anaanza aje? Was that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kukua content creator.
How do I answer that? Because as for me, my friends, my family, they used to find me funny. I don't see myself the way you people view me.
Yeah.
Mimi najua mimi ni mimi. So people would tell me, Savai when Savai is my lawyer name.
Hey, tumejua majina Sylvia Sava.
It's because nyumbani siitwi Sylvia. Yes.
Yeah.
Savai when I'm funny. Si wende Churchill. So in my head, najiambia mnataka niende nijiaibishe.
Yes.
But I think from the way I speak, no, when you people laugh, so ndo ina click kwa kile hiyo ilikuwa funny, because in my head ninaongea venye nyinyi mnaongea. So when they started pushing me, and then I thought, then why not try it?
Yeah.
And then nikakubali na inalipa rent.
Hey.
So whatever works for you,
do
go
it
for it. But unaona kuna watu huwa wanaforce, and I'm sorry to say, unaweza pata kuna mtu mwenye maybe anaona Senjee ni role model, so si pia mimi ni Mluya, na wacha niongee kama Senjee labda itaweza. Alafu unaweka video pale inakuama, unatroliwa, unalia hoi talanta si yako.
Yes.
So kama unaona umejaribu Senjee imekata, jaribu huko hii ya kurusha miguu kama Carlos Uvai kwa kiasi labda itakubali, sio Carlos?
Unataka kujaribu your accent, Carlos? Just before we look at questions that are coming in on our WhatsApp, let's have one question from Catherine.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
This is Kanan Catherine Mrembo Mcheshi. Now, my question is related to what Senjee has answered, but now mine is on this angle. There are people who have a lot of things they can do. They are multi-talented.
Yes.
And now they would want to like bring one of that which they can do. Now like try it on TikTok, but
yes,
now they are torn in between. Now they don't know, do I dance, do I act?
Kwa sababu zote anafanya vizuri
kabisa. Na yeye tu any that he or she has been given.
Yes.
Ataifanya tu vizuri kabisa, but now now concentrating on one, or rather maybe trying to think of which one is going to like get more views, like have impact on people.
Okay.
Maybe how can you help the Senjee, Flirty, Carlos? How can you help someone maybe?
Mwenye ako multi-talent. Talanta ni kibao. Na zote anabobea. Afanyeje?
One advice I can give them, we have also YouTube, we have Instagram, we have Facebook. Now try and balance yourself in those other platforms. You can find whereby you're funny on TikTok, but on Instagram you can't be funny. Maybe Instagram is for serious people.
Okay.
Yeah, so you balance yourself. If you're seeing your talent, put your talent where you feel this particular audience they're feeling it. Because you can find also, I can dance on Instagram, but I need to dance in a particular way on TikTok. I can't do the same thing. The photos that I'll take on Instagram, I can't take them to Facebook. You get me? Yeah, I need just to balance in this. What I'll do on YouTube is different. Maybe on YouTube I can act. So if I'm acting on YouTube, it's different when you bring in the acting to TikTok because there is just short videos.
Yes.
So when you're doing a long video, people think you're boring, but you're not boring. It's just the fact that here, just short videos
is what we consume.
Yeah.
Okay. Uko na jibu lingine ama amesema ile kitu amekufanyia ile kitu tena Senjee?
No, actually ana make sense.
Yes.
Mimi usema Instagram ni runda. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
Instagram ni runda, TikTok ni ungwaru. TikTok imejaa kila mtu. Yani everyone washama hoho wa Meru wa wapi wa Nairobi tumejaa Instagram. Kabla uende ufurahishe mtu ule CEO amekaa pale millions zinaingia kwa bank unamwambia ni TikTok ukirudi huko ukisema kitu wamefurahi. It's very different.
It's very different.
Hata ile picha yenye nawekanga Instagram mtadhani naishi runda nitoka Kinoba.
And it's interesting because there's a content creator called Mami Francie. And she has Mami Francie and then there's Mami Francie MUA. Na anatuambianga clearly Kiswahili na hii kuongea loose msipeleke uko ni kwa English. And when you see the content on that particular page, it's very different. It's very sophisticated. It's ukikuja huko kwingine anatuambia very early in the morning what we need to do with our lives. We have another question, Nelly.
To both of you, what's one thing you wish you knew before you went viral? Also to Carlos, after me mention your story yangu, is it from a point of pressure vile unasema now every weekend lazima uwe na nguo mpya? Hakuna mtu atajua umerudia, unajaza zinaenda ngao.
Nelly ako curious. Okay. Tunaweza anza tu na hiyo yako ya maclothes.
Kwa manguo, okay, niwe mwenyewe kujijua. Okay, me have these friends from so na talent zinyoto, like he doesn't have a shop. Yeah, he's not all that fashion branding and everything, but he can get you some things from mingo zangu natoka Isili.
So you are also night extravagant.
Nikikuja venye hata ikuja mipiga pasi nini nika imetoka kwa duka. So the more if you can see, ngoza Isili is afford like every weekend, but nikienda kubai kwa duka I can't afford like every weekend. You be smart. Dress code wa duka lakini twa Isili.
Okay.
Nazitaisha.
Yeah. What is the other question that you asked?
What was one thing you wish you knew before you went viral to know about you?
One thing I knew. You
wish you knew before.
I just wish the first time there were people like. I wish I knew.
It's never too late. It's never too late. I think with content creation, there's space to keep doing more and doing bigger. And you've just met Wangari, so you never know. And for you, Senjee, what was that thing that you wish you knew before going viral?
Not everyone is happy for you when you're winning.
Yes. Hey, man, that deep.
Hey. Wow. Karibu niwe siku ingine karibu niende Sayuni.
What happened?
I was trolled. Depression 2 months nilikuwa nalia kwa I came to realize as much as you're making people happy, kuna ule mtu anakuangalia nasema hii inafaa kukua mimi. So they will try as much as they can to bring you down. Na juu mimi napenda kulia, nilikuwa nalia bubbles kila siku.
Fifi alikuwa wapi?
Alikuanga Amerika, aliolewa huko na niacha.
So hakukuwa hapa kukupatia physical support system. But Leona, like everything else in life, it's in the past.
Saizi at least nimekuwa. I don't even cry anymore. Mtu akinikuja tunamwambia tu shauri yako, tafuta talanta yako.
Yes. Okay, we have another question. Is our WhatsApp ready for the questions? Okay, let's have that and then we'll come back with a question. So let's take a look at a question that's coming through our WhatsApp. So as a beginner, tell us, what's your secret plan to go viral? Or are you just winging it with vibes and Wi-Fi? Pia, what key steps should a beginner content creator focus on to build strong, engaged audience from the start? So, Carlos, Wi-Fi and inshallah, vibes. Hi guys, ni Bianca from Meru Poli. I'm in love with your show. Then Pia mimi nataka kulipwa. Follow my account, it's Maureen. Check it, Maureen, I work hivo. Kuna page tumeambiwa tuende inaitwa Tuiva Influence, tuangalie kama wana like vitu zetu. Hey, ni Lema from Thika Show, iko lit. Senjee, fire emoji. Hello, it's Melvin from Migori County. Carlos, nimekumak. Na niko single. Follow me on TikTok, guys. The TikTok page is mlove. Is that it? Okay. I'm not talking about visitors. I'm saying that I'm missing you and TV stuff. So you can give me your number, madam. I'm on the TikTok. And at TikTok. Ingia TikTok. Hello. Show you call it Sanani Denzina Crip. Okay. Hello, Wow Breed, watching from Machako, Salimia Carlos, my role model, and big up, brav. My question is that it does look really matter in creating content, Carlos? Hizo ni swali mbili. Sijui kama unazikumbuka. Hi everyone, my name is Nanai Kairetu. On TikTok, I deal with makeup, content creation and transitions. I have a question for dearest manager. Wey, Majina. What can I do for me to get the right audience and push my brand? Please help. Do I use the wrong hashtags? Ama the timing for my posting is wrong? So that's the question. How do I get the right audience to push my brand? For you, Wangari. Hey, to Flirty, in the dancing industry, is it a must you dance with a celebrity to go viral? Ama juwe, laughing, heartbroken emoji. This question goes to Flirty. Unaziandika Flirty, uko sawa. How did you trend? Because I'm trying, but walai. And hashtags? Okay. Thank you for that. Senjee, content yako iko sawa, shikilia hapo. Ask these TikTokers, how do they see the content they share to TikTok, considering that TikTokers are easily accessed by kids? Senjee, kumbe unakuanga mali safi hivyo. Kwani Senjee ni Delpha from Bongoma. Once again, Flirty, maze niaje unaenda viral, because it's been long tangu nianze TikTok. Sijui the reason behind kutoenda viral. Okay. Hello, ni Eric again. How can I be a content creator? Plus, is it really worth it? It is really worth it. I mean, we're having this conversation on national television. Definitely worth it. Kama roho yako iko hapo. Talanta iko. Lakini shida ni trending. Hadi I feel kusari. Siri ni gani? Yani watu wanataka kutrend. Watu wanataka kutrend kabisa. Kabisa. So, manager. Tuanze na even dearest manager, what do they need to do to push their brand, their content? Is it wrong timing? What is it that they're doing wrong? Is it the hashtags? Do hashtags still work?
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if hashtags work as much as they used to.
Yes.
But I think, like they said, knowing the difference between YouTube, TikTok, what performs on Instagram versus YouTube, I think that's important, but also just knowing your audience. So it's not a must you have millions of followers or thousands of followers. As long as you have like 5K followers, 3K followers, and those are people who actually like your content, that's enough to become a good content creator.
Okay. Yeah. And do I have to, dabble in every single platform to just know?
Yeah.
Nieke dance up and then do it for a while, then the trial and error way to just eliminate what works for what. Is that the way to go?
So you can.
Yeah.
You can try different platforms, but I'd say if you know what you want to do, if it's beauty, then focus on beauty. If it's dancing, focus on dancing, and then build from there. And then our platforms, you can just play with different platforms and see what works for you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Carlos, what wanataka kutrend? Na pia is looking good part of the job. Ni lazima nipige luku ndio niweze ku probably trend or go viral.
Okay, ndanza kwanza Simu Wi-Fi, it's a must because obviously you need to, when you're uploading your content, it needs to be of high quality because you can get like an example of YouTube. You find whereby some people, their settings on their phones, they have kept lower data. So even if you're watching my video on lower data, you'll say, I don't shoot dope videos because it doesn't show like the quality of the video.
Yes.
So good quality and uploading a video using Wi-Fi or like good management of data, it's healthy because for some people, even if you have like, you're using the lower whatever, it will still come back the same. That's what people don't know. But if you as you're uploading it to the lower quality, then it will just show up like
very low quality.
One thing, dressing, you have to dress nicely. No, don't overdo. If you don't have it, you have to like have too much pressure because I'm seeing these people dressed like this. Just be smart.
Okay.
There's nothing about being smart and smelling good. That's what my mom told me. So just keep it simple, but you're just smart. Okay. Whereby even if you're told right now, let's shoot, we can shoot. Let's rest, let's just chill. You can chill. Like see it nile, tuna shoot saizi and bro sina kiatu, bro sina shati, sijavali. Always just be ready to do anything. And then the other question was going viral.
Yes.
Going viral comes in many ways. Like me, I cannot be like Senjee.
Yeah.
Senjee cannot be like me.
Yeah.
Maybe we can be seated right now here. I've had situations where most of my friends, you can get one day she's famous, and then she can be the one who's coming. You get situations like those. Like it's just about you see, if you want something to last long, you have to stay in it like so much.
Yes.
Because like it's not like for me, I never started it easily. I never said like I got it. I had to shoot videos I used to make like 20 videos for TikToks just a day. And then it just together, you do dancing, you do comedy, you do acting, the same thing she was saying. So the one that blows up was dancing. So I said this one for dancing. Yes. Let me go with it. So when you have that, you just trend. And then one thing about trending, it's not all about doing the celebrity. Just do your thing, whereby right now I can do a video with her.
Yes.
Yeah, and many people will come to this platform, not to just see my dance. They'll come to hear her points. Like you can say we're pushing the company.
Yes.
People just come to listen to her more.
Yeah.
You can see we're doing a comedy with her. People will come to listen to her. When she does a video with me, let's say me, I'm not a celebrity, people will come to know who's this person that you're doing with. The video. So the person that matters is the person that you're doing the props and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the
because
person.
many people want to know, hey, this guy is talented.
Yeah.
And that's where people come from.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I think you mentioned something very, very powerful. You need to be ready. Constantly ready.
Always ready.
You never know when opportunity is going to come your way. So when it does, you actually need to be ready. I don't know, Senjee, what you have to say when it comes to dressing, because your character is, we can't just do like a blanket. Kuna saa zingine unaona venye watu wanastuka wako like hey Senjee kumbe ni mali hey Senjee vulai Senjee, you know what I mean? So how do you choose what to look like, when to look like that when you're shooting the skits?
Okay, you know Senjee means aunt in here.
Andy,
Andy. So when starting I used to dress up, unajua hiyo mama mboga mwenye wewe Mungu nisamee sijasema mama mboga ni wabaya, yani even me unajua.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, auntie wa ushago. I take back my words, auntie wa ushago. So my dad's sister speaks the way I do. Hiyo ni yake alizaliwa nayo. So now I used to find it funny kwa sababu sisi tumelelewa Nairobi. So I used to ask my dad, kwa nini auntie anaongeanga hivyo? By the time ninakuwa mtu mzima ndio nikajua, so sisi Waluya tunakuanga hivi. So now nikapata hiyo kataya na hiyo character. So hiyo ilikuja. But I have moments where nina dress up. So nikikuja interview, siwezi kuja nikikaa nini huyu shosho mwenye ametoka ushago. I have to dress. Nitakosa bwana. Now
haujapata bado?
Bado.
Hayuko?
Miss G wananitesa roho kwa nini? Lakini but I have maybe when nikiitwa kwa MC, I also MC.
Yes.
Nikiitwa kwa MC.
Yeah.
Ule mtu ata decide ananitaka Senjee wa manguo hizo ama Senjee wa accent but dressed up nicely. So ina depend.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The reason I asked you is because you have two personalities and you show up in those different personalities when it comes to different kinds of jobs. Because the video I'm talking about that we can't show is you are an interviewer and you look really nice. But then the Senjee that is answering, Sylvia is asking, Senjee is answering, and akona hadi black. Ni sawa tu. Tulikuwa na swali? Is it Calvin? Alvin, yes.
So hi everyone.
Hi.
So it's Alvin. I have first I need to add my input.
Yes, please.
Someone who asked about content creation.
Yes.
How can I become a content creator?
Yes.
To me, I'll also say that you must identify something that you love.
Let's use the other microphone. Nelly has it. You can start from the beginning. Me, I am.
From my name.
Yes, please.
So my name is Alvin, and I wanted to add something. There was someone who asked about how can I become a content creator.
Yes.
And to me, I feel like you must identify something that you love, because once you do something that you love, it's easier for you to be consistent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Identify what he or she loves.
Oh, yeah.
So, and my question is, I'll ask Senjee, Carlos, and Wangari.
Yes.
There is sometimes whereby in Afrikanga, life is not all about Apple. There is another life beyond the scenes.
Yeah.
So how do you normally manage this life and this life? Because it comes with a lot of expectation from people.
Yes.
And also, my other question goes to Carlos and Senjee. Najua Carlos umekuwa kwa industry for way too long, and also Senjee. So how do you manage the audience? Because every time kuna kwanga na new people, and also you must claim that spotlight. Okay. How do you normally manage that spotlight?
Awesome, great questions. Senjee?
Nianza na gani ya spotlight Okay, personally, I think if Mikali loves me, ata Flat Carlos akuje, akuwe fine aje, ata miss Senjee, atapenda Flat Carlos, but atakuwe na tamaa ya Senjee. So, kama ninajua Mikali ananipenda, but Carlos amekuja, bado nitaendelea kupea Mikali kitu nilikuwa nampea, because she deserves that.
Yes.
I would never put myself in a position that I have to compete with Carlos. Ndio nisisahaulike. Pressure itanimaliza na mimi sitaki kwenda Sayuni mapema.
Very good.
So I know where I stand. So I'm just going to keep on giving you what I always give you, because I know Carlos cannot give you that.
Okay. How do you go back to from what we see, the Sylvia, the shy one? How do you switch between the two characters?
I think it depends. Like, unaona kama saini kiongea, when I get nervous, I just switch to Senjee and nisaidie mbio mbio. So, najua, like, I have it in me. Niko tu na hiyo switch najuanga sahi geuka haraka na utapotea. So I know how. Na ikikuja kwa like kwa maisha,
yes,
I'll never let pressure ini. Unaona venye saizi ati Senjee ni celeb. Mimi nilisema msiniite celebrity. Mimi si celebrity wa mtu. Mimi ni Senjee. Mniite celeb alafu nikitoka pale nimefua nguo zangu na maji imenimwagikia huko naendea sabuni imeisha 20. Unaanza kusema anajifanyanga Instagram na hapa anatembea kama ameparara. Sijambi yako mtu naishi Runda, naishi Kino. Muache niishi maisha yangu. Ikifika
tumesikia Senjee.
Yes.
Tuko na dakika kidogo sana tumalize show. Carlos, maybe you can tell us how do you manage the expectations of your audiences?
No, it's just easy. You just respect them first. You need to respect your fans.
Yes.
You have loyalty.
Yeah.
Never change what you're doing apart from just growth. Just think about growing. Never think about going back. Whereby, for me, my friends, I connect with people who are under 18 and above 18.
Yeah.
So even if I'm doing something for the above 18, these people who are coming after, I'll still get them in my audience because even their parents, they'll be like, Mom, you remember the Flat Carlos used to... So like you connect with the young people more than your age, and then your age will always just watch you because them they're getting old. Somebody don't want to see Flat Carlos dancing in the next... So like you just maintain your spotlight by reach out to the young ones, give something to them. Like if you're having somebody who you can nurture, you can give advice. Advise them, bring them up, help them, and then even them they'll help you because it's just like opening your own company.
That's
like
so
a brand.
True.
So you just nurture the young ones.
They
love the same loyalty.
Okay. And our time is really, really up. But before I let you go, maybe we'll have your parting shots and let for from, I don't know if you have like a favorite TikToker, Wangari, that I'm in a jeopardized kazi, but you can give us your parting shot to, you know, from your perspective as an influencer manager, and how people can get in touch with you and Twiva as well, physical location, social media and all of that.
Yeah. So I think my parting shot would be, if you want to be a creator, I think anyone can be a creator. It's just finding your niche, finding what you love, and then you just start. Okay. And if you want to start, Twiva is a good place to start. So follow us on Instagram, reach out to us at Twiva Influence, download our app, and start your journey to becoming a creator.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Carlos, do you have a favorite TikToker that you admire as you give us your parting shot and your handle as well?
Okay, I admire myself.
Wait! First, I want to thank me. Okay.
Yeah, it's good to admire yourself because yeah, you've come from far.
That's true.
And then like one thing, my platforms, you can get me everywhere with Flirty Carlos. My Gmail is at flirtycarlos@gmail.com. Okay. Every other platform.
Flirty Carlos. Yeah. Okay. Great stuff. Senjee. Hello, hello, hello.
Of course I come first. I mean, but
yes,
I think I love content creators when any couples.
Ah,
yes.
Unatuambia matakwa ya roho.
Ile siku nitapata mtu.
Why the couples?
I don't know, because kuna huwa wana fulfill maybe something that I'm missing. Nikiangalia na sasa vizuri. Oh yes.
Usilie. Kale utampatia yako. And how can people get in touch with you, Senjee?
Senjee Comedy. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube ilikuwa lakini Senjee Comedy.
Yeah, okay. And your parting shot? An encouragement.
Hiyo kitu ulisema ya.
Kwisha.
Nilikuwa nimekraa nimeenda. Find your niche.
Yes.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Okay. Asanteni sana, Senjee. Thank you so much, Flirty Carlos. Thank you so much, Wangari. This has been entertaining. It's been lovely. My amazing audience, asanteni sana for asking the pertinent questions. You can follow up with those conversations after the show. And for my audience at home, thank you so much for tuning in. Always a lovely time to have you. Thank you so much, and to the team that helped put this production together. Asanteni pia, tunashukuru sana. Tomorrow we'll be here, right? Same time, same place. Come ready with your dancing shoes, because you know how we do every single Friday. Mabel, I am trying to hear what you're saying. I cannot understand it, and I hope I have said it. But from me to you guys, kwaheri. Sawa. Tunaeka video of Flirty Carlos, sijui kama tamka tuonyeshe ma moves. Mimi niko ready kulan. Tuweke Mabel. Thank you.